What's up, everybody? It's Babe in Paris, and today is going to be special because I'm here talking to one of the producers of the I Am Her Baltimore conversation series. So, for one, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is something huge that we're doing for the city. It's free, and it's involving women, different kind of women, different generations. So I want to know, like, how was the idea created, manifested? It's you and Maya. I know that produced it, so tell us how it was even thought about.
So there was a situation that happened in Baltimore, and I found out about it on Instagram. Born and raised in Baltimore, but I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
And so I found out about it on Instagram, and the young lady, she passed away. And I was looking in the comments, and in the comments, which I don't know why I was reading the comments, but I was.
Comments are dangerous.
Very. And I saw so many young people with the same perspectives, and then millennials with a completely different perspective. And then, you know, sprinkled in there were some
baby boomers and
yeah,
right, okay.
Some older, and everyone had different perspectives, but the one thing that I recognized was that the millennials and the baby boomers, they were talking about Gen Z as if they were just
not products of us.
Bad, and exactly, they are products of us. We created them, and as opposed to trying to have a conversation to figure out what commonalities we have, we do that. We condemn and we shun, and there's never conversations where we're trying to find out the truth, which is that we are more alike than different. And so I thought of this, and then the festival came up. And I was like, this would be a great opportunity to have, to start this conversation, and because that's what this weekend really is about. This weekend is really about just starting the conversation. And so that which helped I Am Her Baltimore form is the panel that you're on Saturday. You're on Saturday, so we will have some young ladies from Gen Z, and some women from millennials who are millennials. And we're just gonna, it's not gonna be what you usually see, which the older women telling the younger women what they should be doing, what they should have did. It's us just having a conversation where everyone feels like it's a safe space, and they can say, we want them to say how they feel, how they truly feel. And we're hoping that this just sparks us being comfortable with having a conversation as opposed to just jumping to condemn and show how we're different. And that's Saturday.
Down on them. So some of the, I know it's going to be, like you said, a lot of conversations. What are some of the topics and stuff that you want to make sure that you cover that we're actually talking about?
And so right now, one thing that is really, Cherie Booker, who's a writer from Baltimore, she's moderating. And as I was talking to her earlier, she said one thing that really stood out to her were the different perspectives around Freddie Gray. Why it happened, how it happened, what happened. The generations, they have different
perspectives.
Yes. And she wants to know how it made everyone feel. Because everyone is not going to feel the same, and that's even in one generation. All Gen Z girls are not going to feel the same way, just like all millennials don't feel the same way. But it's really just talking about, okay, so you live in this great city, because Baltimore is a great city.
And breeds amazing people, as you can see.
Yes, it does. But there are some challenges that we have, like any other inner city in America. And what this dialogue will do it will start to make us comfortable in listening to each other. And I honestly believe that each side will start to hear perspectives that they may not have considered or heard before, and to really start that conversation. And ultimately, the whole point of this is for us to create a greater, a better Baltimore
Okay.
together.
So it makes sense. Okay, so because I see it's like a lot of women in the entertainment industry, or they're writers, or like me, radio personalities. You chose different women, so I didn't know if the topic of discussion was going to be more so for the women, or like you said, you just made it clear this is about Baltimore, how we can make Baltimore better, how we can bring more spotlight to the positives.
It is about the women. Black women in Baltimore, we do not get the credit for what we have done in the city. And I honestly believe that Black women are the glue that holds the city together.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We go through so much.
Yeah.
And the one thing, we always talk about the strength of the Black woman. And so this will come up. We are strong, but that strength is killing us.
Yep.
And we don't always
trying to be
have
too strong.
We just don't always have to be strong. Sometimes we just do not know what to do.
Yep.
We need help, and that whole narrative of we can do it by ourselves, it's a lie.
Yeah, I was
It's
about to
not
say,
true
it's not
at all.
accurate.
We need
Each other.
We need each other.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why this conversation series